Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. From Wrocław, Polska. Let's get this party started! The main event of the evening. Champion versus champion. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. And now, the officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! He's the former Commonwealth champion, former WBC silver belt champion, former WBO international champion. From London, United Kingdom, the reigning and defending WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Dynamite, Daniel Dubois. He is the former undisputed, undefeated cruiserweight world champion, fighting out of and fighting for the people of Ukraine, presenting the reigning, defending, undefeated, unified IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match, okay? Good luck, God bless you.
The eyes of the champion.
Calm down, calm down,
The stage set here in Wrocław. Daniel Dubois tonight fighting to fulfill his dream.
Ready?
And Oleksandr Usyk is fighting for his nation.
Okay guys, so just before we begin, my team and I have been working on a Soundbox formula especially designed for women. It's called Unleash the Thrill of Aggression. As a special Christmas present, a massive thank you to all the women who follow me on my Instagram and YouTube channels, and for the men who have women in their lives, I've produced a free mini course. Yes, it's completely free. All you have to do is click the link below, and if you're a guy, you can add this to your stocking fillers for the ladies in your life. So your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, hopefully not both, your daughter and your sister. I have the full Unleash the Thrill of Aggression Soundbox course dropping in the new year, but in the meantime, this mini course will have you floating through the Christmas season, ladies. It will set you up for a great start to the new year, help you release tension and stress, get those sexy vibes going, because that's what we do, and also help you to regulate your emotions. So just pause the video right now, click on the link below, and download your free Unleash the Thrill of Aggression mini course. Don't worry, I'll wait for you, because I know you'll love it and get the most from it. Okay, done? Right, let's get back to the video.
What a scene, what an atmosphere. We're about to go. Daniel Dubois' big moment has arrived.
Yep, this is it now for Daniel Dubois. Got to start quick, Fletch. I think everyone knows that. Get behind that jab on that front foot. Push Usyk back.
Tonight, the white for Oleksandr Usyk. He's coming like Daniel Dubois, and he tasted the full force of that southpaw jab from the champion there.
Got to edge forward and occasionally use that jab just to measure the distance and gap. Hit the nearest thing to you. Hit his front glove, his shoulder, anything, but then set up your right hand. Don't start the attack from too far out.
The ring being protected by the canopy and everybody's eyes fixed on the ring, with a national hero, Oleksandr Usyk, fighting here against Daniel Dubois. Tony Bellion said to me that you have to think and concentrate for every second of every round, and when you try and do things that you expect to be able to do, you find that you can't do that either. It's such a drain physically and mentally when you're in there with Oleksandr Usyk.
But don't let him establish a rhythm, that's important. Got to get on that front foot a little bit more and try and land that jab. Don't let Usyk land shots like that.
In the first round, final minute, It's such a step up in class based on the opponents that Dubois has been in with before, but there is concussive power in both hands for the challenger tonight if he can land on Oleksandr Usyk.
Usyk gets a little bit confident. You see, trying to land that left hand, but when Usyk comes over that front foot on the odd occasion, that's when you've got to whip that right hand home. He didn't do too badly there. I mean, it's a very close round, isn't it? Usyk there landed with a couple of jabs. There's a couple of good attacks from Dubois, but obviously, you know, he fell short with his stuff. He's just trying to get into the contest.
And here we go in the second round. World titles on the line tonight. The Ring Magazine belt as well. The purple and black trunks of Daniel Dubois. And the white for Oleksandr Usyk. If you've said all week long, Richie, that he's got to take risks in there tonight, and he has to, but they have to be calculated risks.
It wasn't a straight punch, and again, he's just blocking those, Usyk. But you've got to meet him. See, that's not too bad there.
Creating uncomfortable situations for his opponent, and he's caught there, Dubois.
Usyk just stepped in and caught him with a peach of a left hand. You can see that Dubois is just struggling with the pace here. Gets caught again, Fletch there.
It's a problem that so many people have had at cruiserweight, as an amateur, at heavyweight. Has to believe, has to stay in there, has to find a way to land a power punch of his own. Accurate in the opening couple of rounds here.
Yeah, Usyk boxing clever here, Fletch. He's just on the outside, but he's half a step then from punching range.
Just trying to measure Usyk as he came in. As Richie says, he wasn't a million miles away.
He wants the opponent to throw the shot, and then he's going to counter. Just stays on the outside, half a step in, and then he's in punching range.
Stay back.
But if we go back to what Tony Bellew said, he says, yeah, he makes you think, and that's how you get tired. You can see that's happening with Dubois now. He's having to think constantly, every second of every round here.
Made arduous journeys in many cases to be here tonight. Such an important night for him and his fellow countrymen who are here.
Yeah, absolutely. Dubois just waiting a little bit too long here, Flex. That's a little bit better, but he's got to work with his lead hand a little bit better. Misses the target. He then throws the right hand, but gets caught there.
Landed on Daniel Dubois. Left hand sneaks through again. Usyk with a shake of the glove.
But doesn't go in. Waits, goes on the outside and wants Daniel Dubois to come forward. So that's the problem. But again, Usyk quite content to stay on the outside.
And single shots, combinations, virtually impossible. Minutes ago in the third.
That's not too bad there from Daniel Dubois. A couple of double jabs, more of that.
Constant movement from Oleksandr Usyk.
It's constant movement, Flex, but it's on the outside.
Just a little bit short with that one, Daniel Dubois. Feels the full force of that right jab from Usyk. Final few seconds of the third round. Usyk looking to let his hands go. Dubois just missing with that uppercut. And there's the bell. He was just tagged after the bell twice. And Daniel Dubois looking to try and deliver, if he possibly can, one of the great British performances in a ring anywhere. Fourth round.
As well, and close that gap a little bit and get closer.
That was better.
Yeah, it was better. Just inaccurate with the shot there, but a little bit closer. And you watch Usyk when Daniel Dubois wants to go to his left and then brings him back around. Look, he's doing it right now.
Working methodically behind that right jab. Lets the left hand go, Usyk. Dubois with the left jab. Usyk responds with the right jab. See it so often, Richie, don't you, when he's in there, Usyk. His opponent is always half a second too slow.
Yeah, but that's not too bad. Daniel Dubois trying and land that left hook if he can. A couple of good signs here from Dubois. He's getting closer and closer. And you see, just waiting.
You can feel the atmosphere inside this stadium. Dubois with the right hand.
And for Dubois to be a bit dazzled. But suddenly in that round, Usyk either got a little bit too far over his front foot, or Dubois got a little bit closer.
Glorious week in Wrocław, but the rain is absolutely tumbling down now as the two fighters emerge here for the fifth round, scheduled for 12. Dubois with a 12-pound weight advantage over Oleksandr Usyk, but it's the lightest he's been for quite some time. 2-2-1, which is what he came in at again. There's a body shot. Is that low? The referee signals timeout. Let's have a look, Richie.
Stop.
He's also admonishing the Usyk corner, who are complaining rather loudly.
He's not deducted a point, and away they go.
No deduction, off we go. Round 5. Dubois now, can he launch the kind of assault that could turn this fight his way? Usyk with a little wobble. Dubois still being patient in there, Richie. Not necessarily taking the kind of chances you might have expected him to, based on what's just happened. Is he missing an opportunity here? Stick jab from Usyk, the kind of jabs we were seeing before that. Dubois going for the body again. Usyk looking to counter. Oleksandr Usyk started to land those heavy shots again. Dubois digs to the body.
There's a real mean look about Usyk now on that front foot.
Just give Dubois the opportunity to land a big shot himself.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a big left hand from Oleksandr Usyk. Dubois has to hang in there. 30 seconds to go in the round.
We said there was a different look to Oleksandr Usyk, and he produces a good shot there, and again.
Usyk looking to raise the stakes. Dubois looking to get towards the end of this round. Catches another one. There's the bell. Little bit of afters as well. With Steve Bunce, but we couldn't. He's saying there that he should be the world champion now, and there's not a great deal wrong with that punch.
But the referee said it was a low blow at the end of the day. That's why he didn't even bother to count. So as the referee got it wrong, he obviously has. If it is a borderline punch.
Feels that right hand again, Daniel Dubois.
Daniel again has got to get front foot, maybe start throwing more shots, more jabs, just allowing Usyk now just to pick and poke.
I'll tell you one thing that's for sure, that punch is going to divide opinion. That's going to be a huge talking point at the end of this fight. That's what everybody's going to be focusing on.
When it was initially landed, we couldn't see it from the blind side to us.
Just hit him wherever you can hit him, whether it's on the shoulder, whether it's wherever it is. Just got to make sure you keep landing punches to eventually break him down. But he's a little bit more agitated now, you feel, based on what's happened.
Absolutely. There was initial response, wasn't there, from Usyk when he went on that front foot, but here now, this is better from Dubois.
Really good body shot went in from Dubois before that 2 or 3 punch combination from Usyk. 7th round. I just thought that was a really nice punch that Dubois landed, Richie, right at the end of the previous round. I wonder whether he can build on that. Good shot by Usyk. Let's not forget that Daniel Dubois is only 25. When you think about the dominant fighters in this division, they're all mid-30s or older.
You know, there's a couple of good signs from him when he goes downstairs. Again, you know, he's not happy with the body shots. Oleksandr Usyk.
I think he's hurt, Richie. I think Daniel Dubois hurts him. Backs to the corner, wants to fight off. Body shot from Dubois.
Cover up a little bit more. Maybe those body shots taking their toll.
Good shot from Usyk, left hand. Really good jab to set up the attack from Oleksandr Usyk. That sent the sweat spraying off the head of Dubois. Now he starts... Dubois firing back though.
Into these shots now is Oleksandr Usyk. I think he senses that Dubois may be getting weaker and weaker here. But this will give Dubois a bit of a chance here, Fletch, as he's coming over his front foot. Oleksandr Usyk.
Chasing, he's half desperate. He wants to get Dubois out of there. Sure, he's ahead on points. He's been dropped with a shot that was on the border. It certainly wasn't majorly illegal.
Usyk ready for work. Rain continues to pour. That's the way that Richie Woodall's scoring it. I don't think anybody expected Dubois to come here and win on points. Signs in this fight that Usyk is anything but comfortable in certain situations. Having said that, of success of his own. That's a good shot by Dubois right at the start of the round. Just rocked the head of Usyk back a little bit. Usyk trying to put the punches together.
He's getting more opportunities here now, Daniel Dubois.
Final minute of round number 8. Dubois lands a decent right. That's a good jab that was flicked out by Daniel Dubois.
But this is where he can't make any mistakes. You can see what Usyk's doing. He wants him to throw shots. Good combination from Oleksandr Usyk. Little dip of the knees. Dubois down.
Corner. Back to his feet. Desperate to hear the sound of the bell. There is the sound of the bell.
For the last 3 rounds, putting the pressure on, not getting caught, and hoping he'd make Daniel Dubois do what he did there. Who knows?
So is this where the champion turns the screw? Round 9. How much is the head cleared between rounds? That's the big question here.
I didn't think that shot was a low shot, but I think the referee's listening to Usyk more now about these punches.
Usyk looking to put the pressure back on. Has Dubois pinned on the ropes. Dubois looking to fight his way off. Massive few moments in this world heavyweight title fight.
This is where he's got to find real fighting spirit here, Dubois, and just keep punching with him, with that lead hand, in and out.
Putting the punches together again, nice and accurate. Oleksandr Usyk, troubling moments again for Daniel Dubois.
From Dubois there. Put the straight. Oh.
Great shot, right hand, great shot. Daniel Dubois down, and Usyk just nods his head. Can Daniel Dubois beat the count? It's all over.
The winner by knockout victory, still undefeated, still the unified